Hey, what's up everyone? It's your girl Guri. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So, as you can see from the title below, today we're gonna make some veg momos. So, without wasting time, let's just get right into the video. By the way, I'm making these momos for 9 people, so you'll have to calculate for yourself. And I have taken 4 cups of maida or refined flour, and I'm gonna need a soft dough. And we're going to begin now without any time wastage. So first we're going to put some salt in it. So we're gonna cover this dough with cling film and keep it for 20 minutes so that it rises a bit. Now we're gonna take half inch of ginger and half of green chili. You can take green chili according to your spice tolerance, but I'm taking half because my grandparents can't eat much spicy food, that's why. So yeah, we'll take that and then we're gonna saute them in some oil. Now we're gonna put in the veggies. I took 1.5 cabbage, finely chopped it, and yeah, we take that. By the way, I'm making it for 9 people, remember, so the quantity will be a lot for me, but you can ratio it out yourselves. And then 3 carrots and 2 capsicums. All of them are finely chopped. The carrots are grated, and of course, yeah, the carrots are grated, and then we'll put in the oil thing which we had stir fried before, and we're gonna mix it thoroughly so that all the veggies get mixed properly. And yeah, this is pretty much the filling. We are going to season it. Sorry, I forgot the seasoning. So we're gonna season it with some salt. I took 1.5 teaspoon of salt. You can take according to your taste, and some red chili powder. That is not necessary, definitely not necessary, but yeah, 1 teaspoon of red chili powder, and the filling is done. now the dough is ready. Because I took that time in chopping my veg, and not in chopping, it took a lot of time in chopping, in mixing my filling. And now we're gonna start making the momos. So I'm using a puri maker to make them. You can do them with a rolling pin also. And by the way, I'm putting some refined flour on the on that puri maker, so that it does not stick to it. So yeah, because you don't want it to stick to the puri maker or your rolling pin, because of course it's going to be a mess and you have to redo it again and again and again. Yeah, now there's nothing to explain. So I failed miserably using the puri maker, because the roundness of that dough was not coming perfect, and the thickness was also not coming perfect. So I just came on rolling pin only. And now I'm trying to show how to fold it. You're just gonna drape the folds of it. I know it's hard to explain and it is not able to see, you're not able to see properly, but I'll try to explain it. You're going to drape it half the way, and the rest of it you're just going to pinch it, so that you make this petal sort of a shape. And if you want to make the whole round type of a dumpling, you're just going to keep on draping it till the end, which will make the round kind of dumpling. So yeah. Time to start steaming. So for steaming our momos, we are gonna first take our steamer, of course, and we're gonna put in some oil so that they don't stick on it. And in the bottom layer, we're going to put some water, of course. And yeah, this steamer came with another attachment, so I had put 3 more momos. Otherwise, it was only taking 5 of them in one time. You can cram one more. It usually depends on the size of your dumplings. So yeah, I had taken 6 of them. But the thing is that you cannot cram more than the ones, like, they need to have some open space, so that when they expand, they will expand a bit, so they don't stick. And if they stick, then it's going to be a whole another lot of mess. So you have to prevent it. And yeah, now we're gonna make our dumplings. And this process and this whole video looks like it is just of like 12-13 minutes, but this process was a whole day thing. Like it literally took a lot of time. Mind you, it was for 9 people. I'm telling that again and again. That's why it took too much time. Like first for chopping the veggies, it took so long, and then I had to knead the dough myself, so that also took a lot longer. If you know how to knead dough properly, then you'll probably take less time than me. And chopping veggies thing also took a lot of time. That's why. Yeah. So that's it. Now I should stop ranting and just end with the process and show you the final result. So this is the final result. It was 8 p.m. That's why I could not make the sauce, so I just used Szechuan sauce. And yeah, it is very spicy, but like I love spice, so I just used Szechuan. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you liked it, and if you do, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to my channel and click on the bell icon to get notified whenever I post a new video. Goodbye! Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you liked it, and if you do, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to my channel and click on the bell icon to get notified whenever I post a new video. Goodbye!